Hey, George Arms once again. Thank you for clicking over. Appreciate that. I'm going to give you an overview of this unique program, and unique is an understatement. Let me ask you a question. How would you feel if you absolutely knew you could land an interview with a company that you've been just thinking about, dreaming about working for? How would you feel if you knew you could do that? Well, hang with me for a few minutes, and I'm going to tell you how you can do that. Okay? As I mentioned on the other slideshow, uh, I'm personally going to introduce you to 5 companies of your choice. A little bit of work goes before that, not a lot, but I'm going to personally introduce you to the executives and hiring managers of the companies that you choose to pursue, your 5 top choice companies. How we're going to do that. This is important, really important. This cornerstone really of this whole program is that I'm going to be presenting you to these companies free of charge, pro bono, no cost, okay? No fees involved for these companies. Now, what happens is these hiring managers, when they get a call like this, they almost fall off their chair. They can't believe it. This almost never happens, getting a free referral from an executive recruiter, especially somebody at my level, okay? All right, now, I've been placing you folks, senior managers, executives all over the world for many, many years. I, again, worked for Chevron quite a few years ago. Also got attached to Aramco in Dhahran, Saudi Arabia, came out of the desert, formed PCA Consultants here in Pittsburgh, recruiting and placing, mid to senior level folks just like yourselves, and never looked back. Great career, loved every minute. Okay, now I'm going to pull the slide up again. You saw in the sales video, and the reason I'm pulling it up again is that it dawned on me that, looking at these companies, some pretty attractive companies, that some of you may be interested in pursuing one or two of these outfits. If that's the case, you really need to get a hold of me really quickly. You really fast. I'm going to show you how to do that. Again, some of these name brand companies, AT&T, Deloitte, Schlumberger, URS, I mean, just a number of them. So if one of these companies interests you and you want to pursue them, reach out to me immediately. I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. All right, now how this is going to work. This is your 5 1-hour coaching, private coaching calls, confidential, one-on-one, George and you and me. Okay, poor English, but you know what I mean. And listen, pretty detailed. 5 1-hour coaching calls. By the end of the 5th hour, you're well on your way. You're well on your way. Now, in order to make that happen, to set those calls up, I'm going to offer you a complimentary call, 15-minute gratis complimentary call to talk about anything career-wise you'd like to discuss. Could be your present company, could be stay or go, could be obstacle that you're fearing in front of your next step in your career, could be any number of things. Mainly, let's find out if we like each other, if we can work together. And, I'm sure we can. So give me a call. We'll make things happen. All right. Now, to do this, call me right away. As soon as this slideshow is over. 412-429-1274. That's 412-429-1274 between 10 o'clock and 4 o'clock Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. Or send me an email at george.arms@verizon.net, and that's arms, ARMES, at verizon.net, and we'll set up your 15-minute call. But you got to do that to join me in this program. We got to get to know each other. I've got to get to know it's of value to you, really. And once we got that established, won't take long, we can rock and roll. Okay? I'm going to walk with you step by step through each and every phase of this process. Start to finish, soup to nuts, as they say. Okay? Beginning with identifying the companies you want to pursue, your wish list companies. And beginning, you may have, pretty long list, but in very short order, we're going to get your list down to 5, what I call 5 finalist companies, 5 finalist organizations that I'm going to pursue, we're going to pursue on your behalf. Okay? We're going to identify the hiring managers for each of your 5 companies, the hiring executives who are going to be interviewing and hiring you. Once we get those guys saddled up, we're going to reduce your full resume down to what I call a 1-page professional summary. Now, the reason we do this is varied reasons, but mainly we want to make sure that we have a one-shot view of your accomplishments and achievements. Okay, full resume, that's great. Don't discard your full resume. This one-page summary is not meant to replace your full executive resume. Need a full executive resume? We'll talk about that later. But right now, just your one-page summary. Now, once it's done, what's really cool about and I'm going to provide the templates for you. What's really cool about this process and this particular document, it can be easily modified. Keywords can be easily modified to fit just about any job, organization, or department. It really can. Now, the one-page summary is going to highlight two critical things: your accomplishments and your achievements that equal what? The values and the benefits you're going to be bringing to your new company. Companies don't buy features. A feature may be Masters in Engineering, congratulations, well done, feature. Saved the company $1 gazillion in the fourth quarter last year. That's accomplishment. That's a benefit that you're bringing to this new company. So we're going to concentrate on those two things: accomplishments and achievements. Again, equal to benefits, the values you bring. Okay. Now, once that's done, we're going to literally take that one-page summary and paste it into your LinkedIn profile summary. Why do we do that? Well, for obvious reasons. One, they're going to match up. Your one-page summary, your LinkedIn profile summary are going to match up. But more importantly, is to the multitudes and millions that are on LinkedIn, what's everybody going to see? Right, your accomplishments and your achievements that equal the benefits and the values. Okay, screaming, accomplishments and achievements. Now, at this point, I'm going to personally introduce you to the senior managers and executives who are going to be interviewing and hiring you. We'll know everything about these people before you even get close to them. Believe me, we'll know everything we need to know. Now, I'm going to prepare you for just about any type of interviewing situation. After 30 some odd years, there's not too much new under the sun, right? But, you know, over the last, I'd say 3 or 4 years, behavioral interviews have become more popular than you think. And they can be tricky and dicey. You need to know how to navigate a behavioral interview. And I'll show you how to do that, walk you through that as well. Okay. Also need to establish some numbers for you. We got to know your at or above base salary number. The number below that number you walk away for sure. Even don't like to go sideways from that number. Really, I don't. Bring that number up. That at or above salary number, will have that number before I pick up the phone and introduce you. Okay, we're packaged up. We're ready to go. All right, now, important. Again, you got to remember this. I'm going to be presenting you to these companies free of charge. Not going to assess any fees. Not going to, ask for any compensation for this. And again, they just about fall off their chair when they get a call like that from me. A freebie from George. Nah, it just doesn't happen that often, if ever. Okay, now, your investment for this program, 5 one-hour weekly calls. Okay, 5 one-hour weekly coaching calls, one-on-one, just the two of us. One-of-a-kind program. Nobody else is doing this. And for an investment of only $125 a week, you can't miss. You can't miss. Now, this is going to fill up really fast. And I would imagine really, really fast. So don't wait. Don't wait. Get a hold of me as soon as you can. 5 weeks, maximum 5 weeks. Not going to go over 5 weeks. Generally speaking, 4 or 5 weeks is all we need to get you on your way. Okay. Now, again, the entryway into those 5 one-hour calls, 5 one-hour coaching calls, is a complimentary 15-minute call with me. So call me as soon as this slideshow is over. And we can talk about all kinds of things career-related. It could be your current employment situation. It could be, geez, do I stay or do I go? It could be a big concern you might have about your next step of your career. It can be any number of things. but you got to make that call, that happen. Once again, 412-429-1274. Again, 412-429-1274, 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, and we'll get together, set up the meeting, set up the calls, get you on board, and you're raring to go. Again, it's going to take 5 weeks to do. So don't waste time. Now, you can also email me at george.arms@verizon.net to set up the meeting that way, the call that way. This isn't going to last. Please don't waste time. Don't dilly-dally. Sign up for your free call right away, and we'll get the ball rolling for you. Hey, thanks for your time. Really appreciate you hanging in here with me for a few minutes, and I hope to see you on the call. Take good care.